Welcome to Blackbridge Sound, the greasiest home recording channel on YouTube. Today we are going to be checking out the Yamaha EAD10 and seeing if you can use it with 2 bass drums.
Let's go.
So the Yamaha EAD10, most of you are probably familiar with that by now. We've done a few videos on it. There's tons of videos online about it. It's basically a really convenient way to record good sounding drums. You have a set of condenser stereo mics and a trigger that sits on the bass drum hoop. And one of the main questions I've seen people have about the EAD10 is, can you use it with 2 bass drums? Now, Yamaha, if you read the manual and all that, it says that you can't. But I saw a YouTube video from a person named John Pyle who does kind of a rundown of his double bass setup, and he bought 2 EAD10s and he connected them with a splitter. So we're going to show you exactly how to do that. So what you need is 2 EAD10s, and you need 2 of these stereo TRS splitters, and you specifically need the kind that go from 2 females into 1 male. Now what you're going to do is you run out of the trigger sensor that sits on your bass drum, now 1 on each bass drum of course, and you're going to run both A's to 1 splitter like this,
Like that.
and then you're going to run both B's to another splitter. And then the splitter that has both A's, you're going to plug into the A port on the back of the EAD10, and the splitter that has B's, you're going to plug into the B port. So this is how it sounds on our kit, our big massive Ludwig double bass kit with like a million toms and 2 bass drums. Here's another little bonus clip from my studio at home. I have a bit more of a straightforward double bass drum setup, and it works really well for that. Here it is from my setup at home. So there you go, double bass with the EAD10. J-Rock, what'd you think there, bud?
Yeah, I think it sounds really good. It gives you a nice image of the whole kit. Instead of being like too heavy on the ride, because your trigger's usually over there picking up the ride, you get a nice, like, it brings up the hi-hats, it brings up the toms that are on this side.
Big time, yeah, I think it sounds a lot better, a lot cleaner. I don't notice any phasing issues. The triggers work fine. Now personally, I find the trigger isn't the greatest on the EAD10, so I have it turned off, but it does work with the setup, so you can use it if you are a person that uses the triggers with the EAD10. Now keep in mind too, we recorded directly onto the USB drive, so this isn't going through any preamps or anything like that. It's not coloring the sound. This is direct, the sound that you get on a USB. So yes, to answer anyone's question, you absolutely can use the EAD10 with 2 bass drums. You just need 2 of them. I don't believe you can buy the sensor on its own. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments if you can. It might be a little cheaper if you can order it through a music store or something, but from what I understand, you can't buy it on its own and you have to get 2 EAD10s. So it is a little bit cost prohibitive, but you know, it is a way to do it. So yeah, I think it is a no-brainer. The EAD10 works awesome if you are a person looking for an easy way to rig up your double bass drum set. You just need 2 EAD10s and 2 splitters. We want to know what you thought of the EAD10 with 2 bass drums. So let us know if there's a different way to rig it up with 2 bass drums. Let us know in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that greasy stuff, and we will see you next time. J-Rock, if you want to grab us the splitter here. So from the trigger, you have basically, I would show them the other side. You fucking difficult guy. Holy fucking ruin the whole thing.
What, you want this side?
Start with that side.
But it's the same side to side.
That's why I was gonna hold the fucking thing. If you're not gonna understand what the fuck's going on.
Holy fuck,
Okay,
bud.
start from the top. Grab that side first.